Today we have one legend base to defend them all. This base is built by Kamil and has defended some of the most common legend strategies of the moment. If you want to give this base a try for yourself, the link is in the description as always, but first, let's watch some replays. Okay, we have our first replay here. It looks like this attacker is going to be coming in with the good old Root Rider spam. We have 3 Overgrowth spells, 7 Root Riders, and 6 Valkyries in this army. This base, okay, I can see it. There's some islands, there's some compartments. We have a big damage zone by the Town Hall and the Monolith up near 12. So this is an interesting base style. And this attacker is going right for it. They dropped the siege barracks at 6 o'clock, I guess hoping to get a bit of a funnel going in here, but they sent their main army push in just above that at 6, and they're just clearing that first compartment and starting to flank off to the side. So the way that this base is set up, the army is prone to split. So you have to be mindful of that when attacking a base like this, because we can see he has the main army going up near 3, going anti-clockwise, not really doing too much. And we have the RC kind of trying to save the day, but she's about to come in to these ice golems in the CFC. Oh no, and the rage towers are active. We do have a poison spell down as well, and it is just not looking too good. One of our overgrowths has come out. He decides to protect the RC a little bit, covers up the multi-infernos. We do have a lot of the damage being protected right now. So we're not having to deal with that. Still have a lot of troops. Not a lot of heroes. Not much left on the RC. He drops down the overgrowth early. He's wanting to save the DPS, I guess, on these Root Riders. Wants to make sure that he can try and get the Town Hall, because you don't want to 1-star in Legends League. That's what he's trying. One of the overgrowths wore off, but remember, he overlapped them, so we still have 1 left. Once that's done, it's done though. The Town Hall, they did open a wall. The Root Riders went through it and opened a wall for the king to go in. That is so perfect. That luck. Oh my god. No, the king's walking away though. Oh man! No. He did not just walk all the way over there to get that darn collector. That is insane. That is so funny. I did not see that coming. I thought that was like beautiful stars aligning. He goes in through that hole, but nope. Beautiful defense. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, next replay. This attacker is coming in with Fireball Super Witches. Okay, I wonder where he's going to go to Fireball. And remember, this is one base to defend them all. So this base is the exact same as we saw before. All right, where are we gonna start? Okay, so it looks like he's gonna go in for this Rico and Scattershot compartment. He's just gonna clear off some of these trash buildings because he doesn't have a lot of invisibility spells in his army. So we can't do one of those fancy fireballs with like 7 invisibilities where we go directly in the center of the base, but he still should get some goods here. All right, help of the druid, we got one of the invisibilities down, and now we got the fireball. 2 quake spells, and the Rico and the scatter go down. Fireball complete, mission successful. There's still quite a bit of the base left. We have the eagle that is going to be kind of left because we're starting the main army push right where the warden is. So we have a siege barracks with the help of the queen, and a couple druids up at 12. Looks to maybe try and get as much of the Town Hall area as possible, keep the troops going inward towards that rage zone. Gonna want to get that out fast. Remember, warden abilities used, so we don't have warden. If those troops start to get hammered down, they're gone. So we gotta protect them. Druids are doing their best, but the ice golems are coming out, about to freeze everything in place, and they're going to turn to damage pretty quick. They've given all that they can give, and here they are. They have busted into the bears that they are. We get an invisibility spell down on the king, and the queen is going to finish off the town hall, but we've lost so many of our super witches. They're just getting over the jump, and all of that damage in the core was just left to really kind of roast everything. We got a couple of freezes, and invisibility is down, but it just wasn't really enough. We lost too many of the super witches, and this is looking like it's going to be a really nice low percentage 2-star. Still have the queen ability and the RC ability, but it's really just going to be a vie for percent at this point because there's not enough to push through this base. A couple of Teslas popped up onto the other side, and yeah, this is very, very nice defense for our second hit of the day. Fireball Super Witches is getting so popular. Fireball hits are a lot of fun, and a lot of players are gravitating towards that, so always nice to see a defense for more than just Root Riders. All right, what are we going to finish off with? RC is going to try and get a few more percent, but we're going to finish off with a sub 80% defense. Very nice. Now let's watch our second defense. All right, next up, we are running it back with another Root Rider defense, except this army is a little bit different than the one that we saw before. This one only has 2 overgrowth spells, and it looks like they're going to be starting with the Siege Barracks from 9 o'clock and the Queen down at 6. So we got the main army push kind of coming in quickly. This approach is a little bit different than the last one that we saw, so it's nice to see how the Root Riders can defend from different angles and different approaches. So again, this base, I feel like it's going to be prone to splitting. We're going to have to be careful to have the Root Riders all kind of path together. Maybe that's why he sent the RC in quickly. We have most of the Valks that are going to kind of go on their own way to the right. He drops the overgrowth to kind of control the pathing because he wants the main push with the Warden to go through this zone right here. The CC is coming out. It looks like we have a load of archers and some ice golems in the CC, so that is surely to slow down and hurt this army here. And we are getting greedy, Mr. Sheep. What are you doing? Use your Warden ability. Your Root Riders are getting roasted, sir. Oh man, did he just swag that overgrowth? I think he might have, because that was so far out of the way. He really only got he legitimately only got the Warden and Builder Hut on that, and everything is just getting nuked by this Town Hall, and we still haven't even gotten the defensive ice golems down. So this is looking like an OP defense. The Queen and the King, with their abilities, still might be able to get a good chunk of this base, but there's no way. This is a defense. We're not seeing a triple. Yep, Queen push to ability. She's making her way, though. King and his gauntlet. The poison tower is regenerating. Can he beat it? No, he doesn't. The poison is going to kill the Phoenix and slow down whatever push it maybe could have made to clear it, but that is a defense, a higher percent defense than I was expecting, but Mr. Sheep maybe got a little bit lucky there. 96%. Let's see our next one. All right, looks like we're going to be finishing the video on a Hydra defense. Let's see where they're going to start. Okay, we're sending in the King with a baby dragon and ice golem to tank, but the ice golem is not doing his one job as a tank. The ice golem triggers the poison tower, but the monolith did lock onto the King and pushed him to ability. He has spiky ball, but it was just too many hit points on those defenses there that he could not get the mono down with the ball. He sends the blimp in straight to the Town Hall, doesn't use the Warden aura until after because it was a short shot. The Yeti Mites are trying to get down whatever they can, but it's just not happening. Those raged up Malties are saying, no chance, Yeti Mites, not today. The dragons are trying to get a push, but the Warden ability was used pretty early and they got frozen and the dragons just melted to those raged up Malties again. That core is so much deadlier than I think most people will really realize. You think you can get a push through it, but we have seen on almost every single attack here that it's just not happening. The pathing has been a nightmare. So that 12 o'clock tip too, sending the King in, he thought that he had that. That could have been good value potentially. Maybe even could have got the Town Hall, but it just did not work out. The RC is going to try and get the rest here, but there's bombs. Look at that. The hogs got hit with the giant bomb and the multi just finished them. The builders were still there repairing the scatter shot. and it just wouldn't go down. Headhunter does manage to finish it, but it's not enough. One more dragon, and he's taken hits from that scatter shot. He's not long for the world. Couple more rocket loons to clear off some defenses. Queen to pick off whatever she can. And this is most certainly a 2-star. So what are we going to finish it at? Looks like we're finishing at 95%. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe so you can get alerted every time we post new free base links and other exciting content. As always, the base link is in the video description, so if you want to give it a try, you know where to find it. Catch us next time.